Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Michigan's offense comes on the field first today. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Warren. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you can really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the Wolverines will line up to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the fair catch, signal for and taken. So Oregon's offense comes out for their first possession today. And here we go, Kirk. This matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready. Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback can throw this out of the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. Fair catch made at the 10. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Finding some room at the 25. He'll go down, but that's stiff arm on him. First down yardage.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Loveland. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made at the 32.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Trying to find room. It's Edwards. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Tailback with another carry. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's Edwards. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. They'll test the right side here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last drive stalled, forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Running back with the football. He's stopping right at the 24.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quick pass, the catch is made. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to the left side. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
Coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Let's see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They had a goal line the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Caught on the outside. It's Morgan. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Toss play to the outside. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short in the 27. Play action fake, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. Tackled at the 32, that's enough for a first down.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
The Wolverines come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. It's a run. Running back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Warren. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. An explosive play, big game, spotted down near the 37.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left. It's caught downfield.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Play action here on 1st down. Caught on the outside. It's Klein. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab near the sticks. It's Klein. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for 1st down.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Trying to run it against Edwards. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Warren. Makes a quick grab.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Michigan. Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring battle.
And think about this. This is a national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Caught over the middle. It's Ferguson. It's a nice game. You move the football over the 27.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy, a guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of 1 in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Bringing it back, it's Morgan. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Throws to the tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Back to pass. It's Warren. Quick throw testing the middle. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
But a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Now, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Back to throw. It's Warren. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's caught on the crossing pattern. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the 1st half of the national title.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no. A great way to throw picks.
To the air, it's Gabriel. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
The Ducks will line up to kick it away. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle made after just a short gain. Third down coming up after that running play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To throw, it's Warren. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts him in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Here's the throw deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And the back gets the football. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Warren. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And there's the point after. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Warren. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands. Sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Makes the grab. It's holding. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
And the Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. Caught quickly. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw on the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Big throw caught on the left side. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Ducks offense is on the move now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab down the middle. It's James. Ball carrier tackled there.
Running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Pass caught, 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
And he pulls in the catch. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your pace, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, this defense just getting manhandled with the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to field it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
Eludes a tackle. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking downfield, it's Warren. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Loveland. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Wolverines with first and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. And the timeout is called in the third stage late here in the second quarter. See what the call is on first and 10.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolverines. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's up and good.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw. It's Gabriel. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Second down after that completion. And he'll set up to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the Wolverines looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. Grab near the sticks. It's Edwards. Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone tonight.
Extra point try coming now. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Finds his man. It's James. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete downfield. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44. And the offense will use a timeout and with meeting on the sideline. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle. It's James. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit here. And this one is right through. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
And the Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Looking to pass. It's Gabriel. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
On the run, it's James. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And he'll be brought down. An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
The Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. With the return, it's Morgan. The returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Tackle, but first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Warren. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Kirk come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about.
And those are the receivers. Downfield offense.
pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down. You see more positive yards after the catch here.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to